offload.
So what? Who wants to offload? I did. Yeah. Who wants to offload? Who's got anything on their chest?
This whole.
Wait, Wait, go on, Henny.
I want to speak on this situation that Dwayne Wade has got with his son.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I don't.
It's too soon. It's too soon.
Wait.
You know what? I want to have a conversation.
Yeah, go on.
Because I want to talk about it.
Space, bro.
And you know what?
Man, are eggs in the carpet, bro.
I want to talk about it.
Man, just concentrate on your thing, man. Hey, don't sit this brother next to me. I'm family. You got
The battle of the Troy.
next to me, bro.
He's got the same name.
Why
Surely
is Troy 1 and 2 fighting?
Please,
guys, let's sort it out. Yeah,
Just be Troy's and happy. Let's get over it.
yes.
I thought this is what the people wanted.
No, but listen though. You see with that thing there, yeah. If we're gonna, I want to talk about it, but I want man's real opinion. I don't want man to sugarcoat nothing. I want man to hear man's real. Yeah. No, just making sure. I hear what he's trying to do.
But what's he trying to do? Go on.
He's trying to accept it like his
what's
son.
Can we just establish what is actually?
Yeah, Henny, break it down.
Let's break it down before anything.
Dwayne Wade's son is doing the whole transgender thing. Yeah, he has obviously accepted that he is gay, and he's also gone past that point and accepted that he wants to be a woman. Right? Am I fair in saying that?
But he's not gay. He's not gay.
Okay, cool.
This is what the youth's saying. The youth's saying, I'm not gay. I'm a straight female.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Cool.
so he's
Right.
where
Cool.
I'm a male. I'm trapped in the body of a male. I want to be a female.
Sorry, I'm confused already. I'm not without trying to. I'm confused already. Sorry. So he's a boy. He's a teenage boy who wants to be a
teenage.
He's like 11 years old.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's an 11-year-old boy who wants to be a
I'm not gonna lie, I
girl
didn't
who
know
likes.
this.
Wait.
Sorry, I'm trying to get the grasp of this situation. He's an 11-year-old boy that wants to be a girl that's not gay that likes guys.
Yeah. No, you're thinking too.
Well, we don't. He hasn't said he likes guys.
Yeah.
He wants.
He hasn't gone as far as to say
Let's
that.
get
He wants to be a girl.
Transgender. I think he wants to be a female.
A female.
So he feels like he's a female trapped in the male. In a male's body with the male body parts,
Right.
And
But
he's
not
coming to that
mindset.
He's trying to
decision
do the
now.
op as well.
Yeah.
And so he wants to do the op as well.
Yeah, he wants.
See, I didn't
the
know he was
whole
11.
package.
Wait, is the operation serious? Because I heard they said.
the thing, reverse it in, and you
Okay.
And you can't turn it back.
So on some Bruce Caitlyn thing.
Yeah.
You know what?
Has Caitlyn had
Caitlyn Jenner.
Yeah, she ain't done that, has she?
I'm
I
not
don't
too
know.
sure on that one.
She's still got a
no.
thing
I'm
still.
gonna say no.
So how would you look?
Wait, but that don't even make sense. He's got
that's
boobs, but he's got a piece.
Yeah.
You don't have to go for the full wax.
They might be scheduling that for a later date.
I think for a lot of
know how
people
long
it might be outside appearance as well that they don't have to go for the full
There's
change
more
in
to
it.
it, innit?
It might be more.
No, but you see on the
it might
topic
be a thing
that
where-
Henny said though,
Go on.
I would say I'm hearing what my man is trying to do as a dad.
What's he trying to do?
But he's trying to
Go on,
accept
go
it
on,
and be
let's
like, yo, it is what it is. He's on it. I'm going to respect it and do it.
Go on.
But you see what I'm trying to say? I didn't even know about the operation. That's where I wouldn't go that far.
This is my point.
Is that
And
confirmed, by the way?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Hormones, all of that. That's
So
what
hormones
he's trying to
taking-
do.
Because you might get older and realize, I like
No,
gal.
but here I'm saying,
I like gal now. I don't want to do this no
is my
more.
point. This is why to me it's mad. Not the whole. I hear that people above the age range want to do that. Cool, you do your thing. But in terms of the age, it's mad because at 11 you got bare testosterone flowing, estrogen flowing in your body. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
You might have
real,
some wild
real.
thoughts on a Monday,
Real.
but by Wednesday you're good.
Yeah.
I see one thing on Sky News today. There was someone's a bit older. I think they're like in their 20s now, but they had the op when they was younger, innit? Like 16 or something, and now they're trying to sue the NHS saying it was too soon. I didn't want to be a boy. I think a girl changed to a boy.
Okay.
Said it was too soon. Like I didn't know what I was saying. The NHS let me go through this, trying to sue them. But obviously, there's probably bare good scenarios, but you're gonna get the odd bad one, which kind of makes it all a bit mad to me. 11. How are you making decisions at 11? As a parent, you need to you can't sign that as a youth. So how are you making that decision to say I want to be a boy, I want to be a girl?
Obviously, we don't know because we're not in there, so we can't really relate to it or whatever. But I think the way that everything is a lot more accepted now, like in terms of like homosexuality or transgender, it's a lot more accepted now in comparison to a few years ago. Yeah, so I feel like kids growing up are now understanding that this is more acceptable.
You know what though? I blame
it's allowing
TV though,
them
fam.
to change in a more smooth,
Schools as
in
well,
a more
fam.
smooth.
They're teaching.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
And
Yeah,
they're
it's
forcing
everything.
it. No, but I feel like they're
because-
forcing that on
because
kids.
There's a lot more
You
exposure
know
because of social media, right?
Nah.
So
Yeah.
You
You're
know-
gonna see it either way.
So in schools,
nowadays,
they
you know,
have like
in schools
toilets
now-
for
in
homosexuals
schools
and stuff
now,
like that.
time.
No,
One
that's
at a time.
that's a different topic. That's a different.
No, he's saying
one second.
what he just said about from a young age, and I'm saying that I feel that's TV have an influence on the kids because he's 12. Like where's he getting his influence from? He ain't seen bare transgender just walking around his community. He's playing on TV.
Schools forcing it on them.
No, they're not.
No. I'm just saying it's been forced on them, and I'm saying different areas like TV. You go into school like.
I think these days, yeah, it's more in children's faces. So like you were saying with regards to not just to focus on the school thing, but from year 3, I've heard in schools now, they now have talks with kids in assembly. And I'm not saying that's influenced your child, like you're all born a certain way. But by having so much variety and so much things in children's face, you make kids curious. Yeah. Let's say you used to watch, I don't know, you was young and you saw 2 guys kissing on TV, you'd be like, what the fuck do you know what I mean? But now it's more common and it makes children curious.
So now because it's more accepted, right?
You know what I'm saying? It's like
trying to lips like Manny.
It gets at that though. Let's just be real. It gets at that, bro.
That's the genuine truth.
Yeah. It gets at that, bro.
Well, they see that and they want to experiment.
Of
course.
Because
Listen.
It's kind of like the same way that
It's like us with gal.
see things and we think, okay,
children,
cool, this might be cool.
they're sponges.
Like when I was young and I was watching porn,
I was gonna say that.
some of the stuff I used to watch in porn, I went to experience with them gal. So imagine as a kid seeing 2 men doing certain things. You're just gonna think to do that.
You know what I'm saying?
They might not say that they're rate or anything, but as a kid, you're gonna wanna. They might try it.
Wonders, innit? Because it's just,
you know what I'm saying?
Fam, I can't lie.
And listen,
I feel like, boy, I don't think I would allow any of this to happen. Maybe because of where I'm from. Maybe because.
Hold on. What do you mean you wouldn't allow it to happen? You can't change anything. So when you say you don't think,
and the more you
wouldn't allow anything,
but the more you get onto him, the more he's just gonna hide it.
No, listen. First of all, listen. He's my son.
No.
Let me unpack.
We can't.
Let me unpack.
No.
He's your son. What does that mean?
He's my son. He's my son. I feel like he hasn't been on this earth long enough, to understand certain things, Despite what he's seeing on TV, it's my duty to navigate that and express to him what he's seeing and explain to him. I feel like they, are not explaining these things to him. Yeah, you're seeing all these things, but are you actually kind of like translating what you're seeing to him?
I'm not gonna lie.
You're not doing
That's
that.
where we get back to parenting.
Exactly. It's nature versus nurture. Yeah, nature's showing him all these things, but you as a parent have to explain to him, listen, you're seeing
But
it.
what if that's actually him though?
Can I just say something, sir?
What if that's actually him?
Can I just say something, sir? I used to be that person that used to think, your child, like when people are gay, like they might have got influenced by certain things or certain things might happen, I don't know, in their childhood or certain things. But when I deeped it and I said, brother, I've seen children that are like 4, 5 that I'm not saying they're gay, but they're very camp.
Feminine,
but you can see,
feminine.
like, if someone told you, my man, like, I remember when my little brother was going to school and there was some boy in his class, I could see straight away that man was gonna be like,
do you know what's so funny?
Yeah, but do you think the little boy knew that what he was doing was camp?
Do you know what's so funny? Do you know what's so funny? Growing up here, my mum, I remember my mum pointed out like 2 people. My mum pointed out 2 people like I knew growing up in my school.
Sorry.
We said we were gonna be serious, fam.
Go on.
I remember mum, pointed out 2 people from growing up that, my man, she might be gay. I'm obviously young, so I'm thinking, mum, shut up, but you don't know none. Cool. Boom, later on, my man is actually gay. But you see it from young, so when you're trying to say you're going to tell him not to do it, bruv, that actually just might be him.
That might be him.
Being gay isn't an environmental thing.
Listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. No, listen to what you're saying.
I think you're born like that, you know.
Wait, listen. In that, wait, one sec. In that same breath,
you're mad for that as well.
Right, in that same breath, one second. In that same breath, are you born gay?
Yes, bro. Schofield was
I think you're born
what? Bro, he come out.
Quickly.
Brother, you're not born gay.
Let me say something to you.
Are you born gay?
No, quickly.
No. Be mentioning, are you born gay?
Well, I don't know. He ain't gay. He ain't gonna be able to tell you he's born gay or not.
We're talking about this.
The only reason why I think it's a bit hard to be born gay because everything on earth, like every living thing, is born to reproduce, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you.
I hear that. How
can you be born to reproduce?
That's a good point.
And be gay.
Yeah.
You've got these organs.
Not
doesn't work that way.
Brain is wired up in the same way.
So that's what I'm trying to say.
No. So then that agrees with his point.
People are tapped.
Oh.
We don't get. We don't answer that one.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
though?
not how far we went. Go on, do your thing.
You need to land them quickly.
Slide.
You need to land them very
Go on.
quickly. You need to
This
land
is your time.
you
Go
need
on.
to land
Land,
quickly.
bro.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? They're not tapped. People can do what they want. It's their own choice, all of that. Yeah,
I
but-
also believe that.
yeah, that's what I
I
mean.
also
They can do what
believe
you want. I don't care.
Yeah,
But
100%.
as you said, that's fact. Yeah, we're born to reproduce. That is fact. There's no. Do you
I'm
get
not
me?
gonna
So
lie.
If
Wait.
you're not trying to reproduce, then I don't know. I don't know. Say,
I'm with you.
take
I'm with you to a certain
wait.
extent because I really do feel like you're born gay. The reason why I feel like you're born gay,
You're born
you
gay,
know how,
you're born to reproduce. Oh, you're born. Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
The reason why I think that, yeah, you know, when you're born, you're just a blank paper in it. You don't know nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
So, like,
So how do you know you're gay?
let me finish. Because there's some people that probably come from like being around female, like I mean, men and female, like their dad, like proper dominant. But bruv, they actually
mum's
might
thing
be.
again.
They actually might be gay. Like it's not a thing of. It's not a thing of like you've raised them a certain way. No, he actually just. This is how he is.
I think it's
This is
fact.
actually how he
His or
is.
her
No,
choice.
but you-
Like,
but
they've chosen
listen,
this.
listen. Are you listen? All right, go on, Henry.
What if, in all of that, what if, hypothetically,
Speak up, though, big man.
what if the child's single parent mum
Mm.
brings them up and they do things kind of like the female way
Feminine.
more
Bare sisters.
than what they did with their sisters or whatever else, so they've got that experience and then they do that and bring up their son in a similar kind of way, exposure to those
And that
all the rest of it.
might
Dressing
influence
up,
them to
dressing
turn.
up.
I think
high
I
heels.
kind of I think I can say
honestly,
that
I've got a
would
friend that I
have-
think that's his situation.
What you think the parents?
No.
You think he's been around female for so long?
He's got three sisters.
Okay.
And I feel like where
Because-
his cousins are all females.
Yeah.
And they're all very close. So I think by association from when he was younger, he was just around a lot more females.
And he
So
becomes
that
feminine.
became
You
the
see
norm
with
for
that,
him.
yeah?
So I don't know if you're born gay or I feel
Okay,
maybe
you see
from
with
young
that-
age you expose
then-
yourself.
Wait,
to
one
different
second. You
things.
see with that, yeah? That then earlier when we were talking about just growing up with your mum,
That's
a
what I
lot
was
of
gonna
man
say,
then will you're
because
going to tell me a lot of man's going to be gay then.
That's just
Neither
your
of mine
mum.
are
That's
gay,
just
but
your
then-
mum.
Okay,
He's talking about sisters.
Henny has
I've
Henny
got
has
sisters,
Henny has
bro,
three
and no
sisters
brothers,
and his mum,
so-
no brothers.
and man's
Henny
not
didn't turn that
gay,
gay.
so-
Yeah.
It's just
but
how
no,
you. It's just
no, but
and obviously Henny's like he's not the old like he's not the oldest, so he has his mum and he has the older sister. So that's two older females that would
Be over, yeah.
be
Looking over him.
being around him.
being
So
my
he would have been
figure, yeah.
not mold
The only
around
thing
that
for
kind
me,
of vibe.
though,
Would you
I
say-
don't know,
Go on,
if it
yeah.
played a part or not, but I've got bare male cousins.
Bare
Bare
male
of
presence.
So I don't know.
that was your chill- that was your
because
story
man
time.
grew up in it
Yeah,
already,
yeah,
and
yeah.
we're already here now.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I don't know
yeah.
if that played a part or not, or if man was just with all female strictly.
I hear you.
Could it be different? But yeah,
Furthermore, I believe your mum took control over that situation as well.
I believe so too.
I believe so.
You know.
Side note,
I believe so.
How do you know?
Like he was there. Like he was there, you know. What the hell?
What I would say is another note, because man might not really know or whatever, but I had my dad until a certain age, and it wasn't like
Yeah,
the whole
true.
of my childhood was
Yeah.
just my mum, innit? I had my dad there
Yeah, now I hear that.
up until a certain point. So obviously, again, my influence is
Can I-
both of them rather than just solely one person.
I was just gonna ask you actually, do you think living in a predominantly female household makes you view women differently? Because I actually wondered this the other day, and I think about it because I said, "Rah, when growing up, like with me, I've only got brothers. Like all my cousins, bar like 2, like 20 of them are boys. Like, do you know what I mean? You grow up, you mostly hang around with boys, apart from obviously girls when you're trying to slide in and stuff. But apart from that, it's all right, female friends
would
as well.
say-
But sorry, back to the serious stuff. Back to the serious stuff though. Do you think that because you predominantly live with women,
Yeah.
do you feel like you might view women in a little bit different way? Like you might not say respect, maybe respect wise, or maybe in other situations you
I
might.
would say, yeah. I would say it does naturally, I think, make you respect women a bit more than you necessarily would if you didn't have as many around you, just because you understand and see more things in it. So I would say in that sense, yeah. But you still have the room to do what you or have the mindset of what you wouldn't have if you was with like a more male situation and a female. Do you know what I'm saying? You would have like I'd say you understand their thing and you still respect their thing, but you might still
Like I think
go
the
left
reason
with
why I
it
say
or
that is because I
right with
think about like my friends that have like, let's say they might just live with their dad mostly, or their dad is a bit of, let's say, a scumbag to say, where he's got 4 or 5 baby mothers, and they're
you would naturally
slightly
say-
similar.
Like
Like
he's
this,
a scumbag though, man. You can't-
would you say?
Not a scumbag.
No, he-
No,
no,
it's
he
not
said-
bad. That's why I'm on quotation marks.
Sorry,
So
sorry.
the
He's
quotation
not
marks.
saying
No,
literally,
no.
Yeah,
Bruh.
like the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree, and that with regards to that respect.
I don't agree, man. My dad's a mug and I'm cool, so.
yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck's sake.
Why are we laughing?
Nah, I'm just real
No,
life.
sorry, man. No, sorry,
Wait,
sorry.
quickly.
But just the way you come out of it. Is just how can you tell us that?
Oh, he said it so calm.
You need some therapy.
No,
Nah, he's good
Like,
because
he
we've
was
had
spitting the
we've
pain.
had
Mike
this
was spitting
conversation
the
many
pain, not
times,
me,
so
guys.
we know
Wait,
he's good.
but
But it's just a surprise that yes.
No, I'm gonna go back to the gay thing. So, who's that UK rapper?
The drill rapper.
The drill rapper.
yes.
But he's come out spitting
What's
bars
his name?
about being
Doctor Strange.
Mr. Strange.
Mr. Strange.
Mr. Strange. Doctor. Fuck it. I'm gonna go on
find out.
YouTube.
No,
Yeah,
it's
quickly.
Doctor Strange.
Dr. Strange.
Yeah,
Yeah. Dr. Strange. That's what I know. Well, you gotta tell me then.
Dr.
Yeah. Dr. Strange. So he's come. So what? He's come out and he's spitting lyrics about. I haven't heard any of this, by the way.
It's
heard
talking
one
about.
of his
It's like
things.
that. He's just basically gay.
He's just
Okay.
basically coming
And he's
out.
spitting
Okay.
about it.
Overall, he's coming out.
And what did he get? Show what is it? Did he get love, clout? Is it?
I
is
think,
his
well,
thing-
he's got a response.
Because remember Frank
because
Ocean?
it's a
Frank
big
Ocean came
thing.
out gay and then popped.
It's a big
Remember
thing.
that?
Yeah, but he's a
Yeah,
singer.
that's an R&B singer.
True, you're doing drill gay. All right, cool. Yeah. All right.
You're talking about dipping man down. I don't know what regard do you mean, bro? Dipping man down. Which one? What do you mean, bro? I can't
You're gonna get sent off.
You don't know what. You
I've
know
got
what.
my
Down.
down. I got my down last week. What respect?
He said VAR.
Yeah.
You're carrying a yellow card. You need a time out. What he did do, though, he
Listen.
definitely lost all his brethren, though.
That's the
All
problem.
his man,
Yeah.
when they come out
That's
to
what we need to get.
when they come out to the man them and said, "Hey, big man, like I'm feeling."
That's
away.
a bit mad,
I'm
though.
feeling
But do you know
away."
what's funny? Do you know
Nah,
what's
he
mad?
said-
Hold on,
he
go
said,
on.
he said,
Let him
big
say
man. He
his
said,
thing.
big man, I'm feeling away, yeah. Brothers,
Is this you being funny or
no,
you
no,
actually?
mashallah, like he's spitting his pain. He's spitting his pain to his friends. Bro, his friends dropped him out. They said, I can't
Can I
do
ju-
it. They said, bro, I can't be flexing with brother that's gay. That's mad.
They didn't.
You know, if my friends.
Wait, sorry. Did he say to him, or was it actually
Bro,
the music?
he said to his friends,
sorry,
he told
cool.
his friends, like, I'm gay. They basically all dropped him out.
Oh, go on, T.
Wow.
If my friend, yeah, let's say I've got a friend and he comes out gay, yeah, I'm gonna drop him out, but not because he's gay, for the fact that he's lied to me and he's deceived me.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's deceived me this whole
I'm
time.
not gonna lie.
The deception is like, if
No,
you're
no,
my
no, no.
friend.
Give me a joke.
If I was
we'll
gay
just side.
and I told you and you dropped me out, I would actually want to fight you because you're taking the piss out of me.
No, but
Because we're actually friends. No. Hear me out. Because we're actually friends, and I've come to you in confidence. Yeah.
And it could have been hard. It could have been hard for you to come to him as well.
Bro, do you know, bruv? I've been feeding this pain 27 years strong, and every year it gets worse. And it is pain because I haven't come out yet, and I don't know how you man are gonna feel about it. So I've chosen you. I've chosen you as my one person to know. And you're dropping me out. No,
okay,
we've
and
got to fight.
I'm gonna drop you out.
Feeling okay? No, I'm just saying.
I'm gonna drop you out.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna drop you out now. Like I said, not for the. Not
He's still gonna drop me out.
like I said, not
Go on,
because,
go on.
not because you're gay. Because like you said about the years, it's the years of deception. You've lied to all those times you haven't come out and you haven't shared this information.
And-
Bro,
and
what
although-
was I meant to do? I had to go along with it. Of
No,
course, I'm
do you know-
pretending like I like
do you know-
Chanel.
do you know why he's saying that?
Wait a minute, wait a
Because all those years, there's times where he's thinking back and he's thinking,
Done
"Rah,
bare
like,
things."
yeah,
Man,
yeah.
man,
Like,
man,
he-
man had my top off in
He
front
now
of him.
feels vulnerable. When we went David Ray's and we went gym and we showered
Give me a
and
joke,
now
man.
you
Steam and
Yeah,
soda
like,
together.
But it might have
One
been
of them times.
It might have been
And then you maybe take
What's
pictures of you
going on
after.
No, but Joe's mad. You see what he's saying, yeah?
It might have been hard, fam.
He's sending pictures.
what the fuck?
You know they do their own gym thing.
Pause.
You know they do their gym
Pause,
thing.
How did he get there?
Pause. Rewind it.
Before and afters.
Wait a minute.
Let's see your gains off. Let me see your gains.
You know what I mean? I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
I've lied to you, and maybe you're thinking back into situations where, was you doing that for a friend, or maybe you might feel certain disrespected, or even to a certain extent violated, which I could get. But remember, I've come to you as a friend, and I need some serious advice. And I think if you're gonna turn a blind, but maybe we don't have to be as close. We don't have to be as close as we was before. But I've come to you.
Why?
You.
Why is that changing any dynamics?
Why?
You might feel type of way.
You might have not known you was gay.
No, I did know.
No, but you might have thought it's just mad little feelings.
No, but dropping him out is a bit crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Mad little feelings.
Man, hey, I'm having a couple of little feelings, innit? What's that?
One day,
True, say a couple years now, I've been having a couple feelings. innit?
No, but dropping him out is mad. I wouldn't drop man out for being gay.
No,
it would definitely change the dynamics of any
Of course
relationship.
it would. Of course.
That's fact.
But do you know what's so mad?
It's different.
I want to give you a story.
It's
Yeah?
different to what
I
you
remember
was
we
used
were on
to.
a holiday, and one of the man them invited someone on the holiday.
What's
on
this,
the holiday.
this infamous Malia, yeah?
No, this ain't Mali. This ain't Mali. So obviously, I've heard like I've always thought my man was gay, but my man is a bit like
Friendly.
innit?
Yeah.
So there's a lot that very different things happen on this holiday. But later on, I found out my man was gay, and I thought, rah.
Did you find out on the holiday?
Nah,
After
after.
the holiday.
But
Okay.
a lot of things happened on the holiday that made me think, rah. So one scenario, a couple scenarios actually.
Yeah, right, that's why my man
Couple.
said, let me change in your
Couple.
room. And all that.
No. Wait, what is it? No, I never shared room still. I remember one scenario, one of the man them lost their passport in it for like the first day. My man sleeping that daytime was conked out in it. My man sleeping. My man ran in the room with the passport, jumped on top of him like gal, and was riding him like, yo, I found your passport. I found the passport.
That's a true story as well.
And I'm looking at him like,
It's all true story.
That's mad.
I hear excitement, yeah, but this excitement and riding, man, man walked up and just looked at him like,
Yeah, but you know,
like, is Donny really on me riding me?
you know,
But he's doing that, yeah, and you're thinking, what the fuck? But remember, I'm thinking that you're bit. There might be something like you might be gay, but
to some
it's not,
people
it's not
that's
sure.
actually banner. You know,
I was
like
just gonna
you
say
know,
There you
like
go,
in football
but that's
terms,
why I
the
brushed
English,
it. That's
you
why I
know, in
brushed
football
it.
terms, the English people, not just English people, but I'm just saying,
No.
in football clubs, people do all that silly.
And that's why I said, I brushed it.
Yeah,
I brushed it
that's-
because at the
Rugby
same
players
time,
as well. Rugby
It's
mad.
wild,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
wild,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's-
in
naked
rugby,
and
they
bro.
go in with it.
all kiss a
Rugby's
man.
worse than
Rugby,
football,
hey, you
100%.
know these rugby dons go ham with that kind of banter.
and that's why I said, that's why I brushed it. But yeah, it's mad.
They're too
Can't hack it.
What? They're just barging.
Can't hack
They're
it,
not
can't
wham, they're
hack it.
just
You have to laugh it off. You know.
They don't could laugh.
I'm being serious, man.
No, you gotta brush it off. Stop it.
But my man's always around females, innit? But it looks like, you know, like it doesn't look like the gay best friend kind of females. Like he look like he's getting gal. That's his vibe.
Okay, cool.
Fast forward again. We're by the pool now, innit? It's hot. Donny just got the ice and start rubbing his chest with the ice, but bare seductive. And I'm thinking,
Might have been doing it for the gal though.
no, because this man them, innit? But I'm still like not sure because I'm
still brushing
thinking,
it, kinda
man
trying
that
to
brang
brush
him
it,
here.
but you're
I've
finding it
asked the
harder
guy
to
that brang
brush.
him here, and he said, nah, he ain't.
Yeah.
Fast forward now a couple months after this holiday's done, come to find out man was gay. But bear in mind now, imagine you got this guy riding you because you found your passport. Man, them a guy. Like there's bare things happening. So I understand where Trey's coming from. Where
Yeah, but that's because
I might have,
though.
no, but I understand what Trey's saying when he goes, I might have to drop you up because, bro, all this time you was doing all these funny things,
Yeah.
and you was
I hear
kind of entertaining yourself off me, not knowing
I hear
my
that.
innocence. So I get what Trey's trying to say because I'm innocent to this. I'm thinking you're just ramping.
Deceived me. Yeah.
But this time you're riding, man, for
The
your
only
pleasure.
thing, whilst I agree that I feel like being gay, you're born gay.
Yeah.
Just to be devil's advocate, what if he didn't know until, like, let's say like a couple years ago or whatever, and that what you're talking about, your scenario you're talking about, wasn't in that time.
Yeah, again, yeah.
The true friends, let me know.
I get, but I still feel
of
violated
course,
though.
I still agree with that.
No, I
but-
can still be. I understand like we can get past it, but I'm still entitled to feel violated.
Yeah, I think
you
you are,
read
I
me,
think
cuz.
you are, but as
You was out
wider
here riding
picture,
me up, fam.
Are you gonna drop him out?
I don't think you. I don't
I don't
think
think I'll drop him out. I don't think I'll drop him out.
Depends-
But
it
I
depends
feel
how-
violated.
how gay you're
You
being.
done a lot of
You let
things.
man know.
What's so mad, yeah? Why do you think it's more acceptable for females to be gay?
Speak up.
Sorry, why do you think it's more acceptable for females to be gay or in a lesbian relationship than it is for two men to be in a gay relationship?
Man are dogs. Man are dogs, innit?
I think-
I'm gonna keep it real.
Because
like,
if you're-
that's to us, yeah, we
I agree
like
with
gal
that.
in it. So to us, that's just like that to us looks just normal. Seeing two men, it doesn't feel normal to us. So that's why. But
You see,
but
but
because we like
so
gal.
Is that it don't two girls don't
doesn't.
look, and I don't like seeing girls get over each other.
Yeah.
and it
Don't
don't
you?
feel normal to me.
Yeah,
No.
but
Right,
do you know what
that-
my
I can't
thing
even
is?
lie
yeah?
to you, fam.
I feel like
Love it.
I feel like
What?
let me say something. Yeah, I feel like we've been exposed to lesbians
A lot more.
More.
Yeah.
than we have to two gay guys.
Yeah,
Like, so
that's
naturally, based off what we've seen, again, what we're kind of forced to see, if you like, by the world,
I feel like
you build that perception and you say, all right, cool.
people will look at this as like a taboo topic and all of that, yeah. But when you break it down, like it's even that, yeah. Like for instance, you just said you rate two gal.
Rate it.
Bro, you don't rate it. But if I was to go around the room, bare man are gonna rate it. innit?
Yeah.
Like two gal doing their thing. But if you flip that and go to a gal and saying what two man are lipsing each other, bro, they're not rating it.
They're horrified.
Yeah, they weren't
Right,
rating
they'll
it. They
like
weren't
so
rating
small.
it.
That's why it's
But
a bit
they're
more socially
horrified.
acceptable
Yeah,
to
yeah,
be.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
stems from
Yeah.
that.
So
Do you get me?
socially, it's sexy, innit? It's hot to see
Plus-
a girl lick another girl's nipples.
Plus,
and
if
shit,
I'm a if I'm a dad,
If they're
and
paying, I like it.
if I'm a dad and I've got my
I mean?
and I've got a
Keep it.
daughter that's gay and I've got a son that's gay, for me, I'm gonna want my son to carry on the name and to reproduce. Like a daughter can't do that, regardless.
Yeah, because you can't take the
so
name.
if I've got a son, let's say, imagine I've got one son and he's gay. Okay, you're gay, cool. But now I can't carry on. The Ellis name can't continue. And that's
I'll
now
tell
we're-
you why you're rattled as well. I'll tell you why you're rattled as well. Because you know the gay genes in you.
Yeah. Cause you lot didn't dig that.
man.
You lot didn't dig that.
coming.
You lot didn't dig that. Didn't dig that. I thought it was just me that did that. Hey, he said his daughter's gay and his son's gay. I thought it was just me that did that. I said, whoa.
Well, obviously, wait. There are ways. If we're being technical about it, there are ways so the Ellis name can still carry on.
Of course,
and,
there's always
and,
a
and the
way.
gene can still go.
I
There's
do-
certain ways
natural
around it.
way.
He can have it. He could, if he wanted to, still have a child.
Yeah, but natural.
It's not going to be the natural way of let's get together and have sex and make
Do
babies.
you want to ask something though?
But it can still happen, innit?
Where did this culture of like females being lesbians, being more, what's the word? Being more, I don't want to say positive, but why is it nicer?
Glorified kind of thing.
Yeah, why is it more glorified than two sort of guys becoming gay?
On a side note from that, or relating to that, actually, when we were younger and even we'll look at stuff like music videos, we'd see gal lips in each other
was just
and
gonna
gal
say-
twerking on
Just
stuff
say
in each
more,
other's
that's what I
chest.
just said.
Yeah.
It's
Kiss
been
each other's
out
chest.
there.
Cause
Let me
man
see-
rate
wait,
gal.
wait,
Man them rate
wait.
gal.
You know what video I saw?
I didn't. Wait. I
that
didn't
tune
finish.
with Pharrell Williams?
Wait.
Ooh, baby, you want? What's it called? Pharrell. Fucking.
Are you gonna get this lap dance here for free?
No, you can get this lap dance here for free.
Oh yeah, I remember
You
this
can get this lap
That
dance
video was
here
kind of
for
so.
free.
But that's what I'm
You see
saying.
the
Man
video?
rate gal though.
Oh, for the video. Sorry, yeah, go on. The video was
Man
so-
rate gal.
Yeah.
No, but it's them.
The bicycles and Christina Aguilera dirty. That kind of
That
shit.
song.
Yeah.
You know what I
But
mean?
it's the whole point. It's them
Nasty.
from girls being
Yeah,
sexy.
yeah.
Do you get me? Man ain't
Yeah.
really looked at as sexy. Man are more looked at as man. Do you
Dominant.
get me?
Yeah, as
gal
man,
are sexy.
dominance.
So when you see two
Dominance.
gal, it's
That
like that's
goes
sick.
from way back.
Yeah. And that's why, very quickly, it was so hard for me to come out.
You're portraying it like you are.
That's why.
Brothers.
That's why. I'm just.
Oh.
That's why. That's why. I'm
Do
good,
you
man.
think?
Get
Do
me?
you
Yeah.
think? Do you think the way we were brought up also plays a part?
100%. Cause I got an uncle, yeah.
Wait.
Blood.
But
Fam, yard is off, blood.
Yeah, Jamaican
Man
culture.
said, bruv, the culture is this different. Like his
Bye,
thing,
bye.
the what he drilled in my head
Yeah.
is mad.
Yeah, they say the most, but they are.
Yeah, I know.
agree.
Beer about him in
See
Jamaica.
the gays, see the homosexuals back in home in yard or
Their thing's
Nigeria
mad.
or whatever,
And they're bleaching.
They're like the most camp of camp.
Yeah, they're running with it still. You go to
Because
Jamaica,
the
you see
thing
it
there,
proper.
it takes a strong
It's gonna be
man.
a
Yeah,
mad
of
man.
course.
Man, innit?
so they're there with their chest, innit?
Yeah, that's it.
I
All
tell
the
you what.
chest.
I tell you what though, yeah. Hearsay, but I read a couple things. Yeah, the whole Jamaican not rating and Africans not rating the whole gay thing. Yeah, it's just like an abomination and that. But it stems from slavery days, isn't it? Because back in the day, the slave master used to rape the man in front of their family. Do you get me? To show his dominance over him. The man could be massive but the little Marga slave master with the whip and the guns around him, raping the dad in front of his family. So that's why culturally it's like this is unacceptable.
Wait, they rated the dad, not the mum.
No, they raped the dad in front of the mum and the
I didn't even know about that, you know.
You got to break them mentally, yeah.
So it stems that like, look, I'm destroying your king here. That's they wanted that power over the black man, innit? So not the mum, but they leave the mum.
I thought it was the mum still.
No, just the dad. I'm telling you,
mad. I
bro.
didn't even know
Obviously,
about that.
there's relations with the mum. That's why you get little mixers kids with Braithwaite as their surname and that. But
Yeah.
or Williamson as their surname. Do you get me? So yeah, man, it's,
Wait,
it's
am I-
deeper than that.
Am I right? Yeah. Listen, obviously, I don't want to say this in a mad way, yeah, but I want to say it in a way where it's politically correct, yeah. Do we feel like being black makes it harder for us, makes it harder for a black person to come gay than it is for a white person for them to come out gay.
Quickly.
Reason why I asked that,
Go on.
yeah, wait, let me just unpack. Reason why I asked that, yeah, because I feel like black people are sort of like aggressively sort of like nurtured. Like we get disciplined quite a lot, and certain things are drilled into us quite aggressively, innit? So with us, it's like we don't even have the space to kind of like even experiment. Whereas, like, let's just say like a white person is like, let's just say they start dressing up as like a ballerina or something. The parents are cool. The parents will be like, oh, he's
dressing up with them.
yeah, like he's a
painting the
kid. He
kids'
doesn't
nails and
know.
that and just-
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Do you think like black culture or black society is very aggressive in the way we kind of like raise our kids?
Totally.
In that
Based on
sense.
pressure.
Yeah,
100%.
about that.
I think
100%.
everything that we do, not just that, but I feel like everything we do,
It's
we
done
do with
with-
passion,
yeah.
and we do with attitude.
Yeah.
In any aspect, music, parenting, food, everything we do it with a high sense of pride and everything. So I think when it's coming towards, you know, raising your kid and you're teaching your kid right from wrong and everything,
Yeah.
and for you to maybe stumble across even the idea of your son or your daughter being gay,
Yeah.
or finding out that they are gay, your initial response will be, well, probably rage, isn't it?
So in that sense, is D Wade right in what he's doing? No.
Quickly, the D Wade thing, is he saying that he's completely going ahead with, okay, I'm
That's
accepting
what I
it
thought.
I was
because
gonna
he
say-
wants to, or because he's a celebrity?
I was gonna say, that's a point.
Definitely, I feel
Joel,
like
one
celebrity
second, one
now.
second.
Okay,
That's
yeah,
there's no
one
choice.
second.
Quickly, I just wanted to touch on that.
That's a point that I wanted to say before, is that for me, yeah, it's like I'm not sure if you're generally accepting whether it's gay or not, or the transgender thing.
Yeah.
Are you accepting that because I feel like that, or because
I'm a
let's be real,
celebrity.
in this day and age, you can't say shit like I don't want it, I don't want my son. You can't. You're not
Because
allowed
that's
sensitive.
because
They
you'll
will
be
rip him to
cancelled.
shreds.
Exactly.
Let's
So
listen to Kevin Hart with the Oscar thing.
Oh yeah,
It came out.
yeah,
He
yeah.
said
So
one
do you
thing.
think-
He said one thing.
So do you think there's a potential that Dwayne Wade himself hasn't even accepted
Of
this?
course, bro.
And he's
He's
accepting
probably.
it.
But he has to keep that
He might
calm.
be. He might
keep that
really
calm.
be tossing and turning
Yeah,
in bed
so
about it.
but he's now had to accept it based
In
on
the public.
society.
What
else
being a
is he
public
gonna
figure.
do?
and what would happen to him in terms of bad
It's true. What
exposure
else
is he gonna do?
if he went the
Disown his
opposite way.
son, like,
So
what, leave his
no,
wife?
but he doesn't have to disown him, but he can just.
So if
can
you don't
try,
accept it, what's the
just
next-
try
I'm
and-
not telling
just
him,
try-
get out my house.
Instead
I'm
of
not
saying, all right, cool, yeah, boom, here, do your thing. You could maybe try and like, I don't know, nurture it out of him.
He
or
tried, then he said,
I'm not-
the son said, Dad,
No, it's
I'm
mad
a
though. The
girl.
son came to
Yeah,
him
maybe, yeah,
and brought
true,
down
yeah,
bare
it could-
things to why he feels like this. That's what the
Okay.
son done. The son came to him and brought down bare
Facts.
things. Yeah, I remember.
See, I don't really
like,
know too much in it. So
he
you lot are
said
the-
he said his son brought it to his attention and told him bare things on why he feels like this and da da da. So your son kind of gives you like this whole breakdown. It's kind of mad to like
to then turn around
dismiss
and-
him kind
Okay,
of thing.
no, I can agree.
You know, as well, when you're rich, you might be like, you know, rich anyway. You know.
But I do feel
Your thing.
You know,
I do
yeah,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah,
because
your
he
thing.
because he's who he
Me and
is.
Gabriel Union are doing our thing anyway. You know.
No, I do feel because of who he
You're
is.
gonna live your life. You're gonna have the
Fuck it.
best
I feel
life.
like because of who he is, yeah, that's why he has to kind of in the
Let
public.
it be, yeah.
Just let it be.
Because
I hear
they, you know, the media will ruin him. Just to close it, I feel either way, whether he likes it or not, you're telling us that you like it because you have to tell us you like it. Because if you don't tell us you like it, we're gonna do you like we done Kevin.
Yeah,
Everyone.
and you know what's so
And you're
mad?
getting
Yeah? Do
cancelled.
you know what's so mad? The only person that we actually haven't heard their perspective on this whole thing is the mum. I feel like she's been suppressed. Like her views and opinions.
The mum's not Gabriel Union. The mum's
No, the mum's different.
yeah,
Have
okay,
you
okay,
heard
yeah.
anything she said about this whole situation?
the
No,
mum?
because she's
Yeah,
totally
because she's
against
no
it.
one.
saying
She's
that.
not-
No,
I
not
mean,
because
like,
she's
she's
no
no
one.
one.
I'm
I mean,
not
like-
because she's no
Yeah,
one.
but she's gonna have
But
to
she's
have
not-
a say.
no,
on
yeah,
she
but-
probably has. We just haven't seen it because we more
Yeah,
see
no one
Dwayne
no one
Wade.
cares.
No one
Yeah, no one
cares.
cares.
No one cares. No one cares.
You
She
ain't
probably
won
has
the
said something. No
You ain't
one
won the
cares.
NBA championship, so I don't care.
While I'm talking about that, yeah, what do you not think about like
Wait,
people that get gone?
Quickly.
I feel like we need to just pause for a second. Just say R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant.
Come
Because
on,
we're talking about championships, we're doing all these things, we're talking about these ballers.
No, I hear that.
And we need to just, you know,
R.I.P. Cobes.
Vex. And his daughter.
real legend.
his daughter, yeah.
his
What was his daughter's name
of
again?
course.
Gigi. Shit, then. Yeah.
I ain't
quickly,
from America,
nice
I'm
one.
from UK. I don't really. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't really care about basketball like that.
I
But
hear that. I hear that. Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
Wait, should we wrap it up there?
Yard time.
Episode 2 done.
Episode 2 done.
Aye.
Like they say,
Like,
what they say,
subscribe,
like and
share,
subscribe, my thing,
No.
follow.
Let me.
Share, subscribe.
All of that.
Is that
All
it?
of that.
All of that.
All of that.
Follow.
All of that.
Hear me out.
That way.
_pod.
Yeah, man.
Boom.
Come on.